Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 9. I'm an old guy gaming, and I think I have a visitor outside. Yep, there he is. Look at that. Whoa! Hostile! Okay. Well, we needed some meat, because when I logged in, of course, all my food had spoiled. Problem in Alpha 9 that Elion needs to do something about. But anyway, welcome, guys. It's been a few days since I did the last Empyrion episode. In fact, it's actually been over a week. But we're going to pick up where we left off. Now, there's been a couple of changes since I left you in the last episode. On last Wednesday, when I did my multiplayer stream on Empyrion, I spawned in, I don't know if I had already spawned in the capital shuttle or not. I don't think I had spawned it in. I think we had started it in the factory, but it wasn't actually ready. And so we spawned that in on the multi-stream, and then myself and my partner in crime, Thialphan, went off and got some resources. We mostly spent most of the time, our time on that stream on the moon, and I got quite a bit of promethium. And let's see, where's that at? So we got 369 promethium and a little bit of pentaxid as well, and so we got a really good supply of that now. In fact, let's just pull this out of here. We'll leave that in. Because we need to turn that. We need to turn that into fuel. I'm a little bit out of it tonight, guys. Sorry about that. Just had a long day and went to the gym after work and lifted hard, so a little sore, but doing well. I'm just a little tired, is all. So sorry, I'm not on the top of my game tonight. But we'll have fun anyways, and not worry about that. Okay, so this here, guys, is the warp shuttle. And let's go into the workshop here for a second. Now, the original design of this, I don't know if I showed you guys this in the last episode or not, but the original design is the Warp Shuttle Micro Starter CV. You can get this on the workshop, and it was designed by Rustimus. So he was the original person to come up with this very inexpensive capital vessel. And then what I did in Alpha 7, I believe it was, is I took it and I upgraded it to version 2, and basically what I did was I replaced all the normal steel with combat steel, so it's much tougher now, and added a few additional features to it that are not on the original version, including a ramp up top, and I modified the top so you can use it as a dock for both a hovercraft and a small vessel. Added some more machinery to it, like an oxygen station. Didn't have an oxygen station, but it's still very bare bones. It doesn't have like a constructor or anything like that. Very small, very compact, but it gets the job done and it gets us around until we can spawn in our capital build and keep working on that, which shouldn't be too much further out from now. Looking forward to that. But before we do that, I want to build a space station above Cauldron, because I don't like to work on capital ships in atmosphere. I like to work on them in space. It's just easier to get around that way. Anyway, yeah, so this is the Warp Shuttle version 2. My version of this is not on the workshop. So if you're interested in my version of this, just let me know in the comments and I can upload it to the workshop for you. But anyway, what I can do is I can park a small vessel on the front of this, and then on the back we can park the hovercraft, and then of course it has a ramp that'll go down, and it works pretty well for a very inexpensive and compact vessel. It doesn't have any armaments on it, but you know, we can make guns and plop them down if we want to. In fact, I actually will probably make capital vessel mining lasers and just carry them with us, and we'll put them on when we find an asteroid that we can mine. So anyway, we now have a capital vessel. We have our still have our hovercraft mining vessel with laser drills on it now, and our goofy looking drill here. Let's actually, what we can do with this, just so it's not floating in the air, because stuff like that kind of bugs me sometimes, is we can actually plop it down just right here on top of the cockpit. It's still a little weird, but at least it's not like way up in the air now. And so yeah, what we're going to do in this episode is we still need iron and copper. We didn't really get, well, you know what, actually I think we did get some of that on the multi-stream, but I left that back on the other planet in the multiplayer base. So that stuff's all over there. I actually was going to grab some and bring over here, and I forgot. So, but we need iron and we need copper and we need silicon. The basic stuff. We are pretty low on those things. We got a decent supply of Sath, a pretty good supply of Zask and Erestrum, but like I said, we are very low on copper and iron, and low, not very low, but pretty low on silicon as well. So what we need to do is we need to find those deposits. Now, in the last episode, I had we kind of started exploring the planet with the hovercraft. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to load up the mining vessel on the capital ship, and we'll actually fly around in the capital ship and look for some deposits here on the planet. And we might even go to the moon tonight too, just depending upon how our time goes. So, but before we do that, there's a couple things I want to do. I do, now that I have a pretty good supply of the higher end resources, I want to make a deconstructor. And I want to make a repair station. So let's get those two things going. Do I even have a repair station learned? Let's take a look and see. Base. Yeah, I've got repair station learned. We will do repair bays and that sort of thing too fairly soon. Okay, so am I just not seeing it in here? Repair. Oh yeah, right there. Repair station. Okay, so we'll make one of those, and I think how's our ammo doing? 1,500. Yeah, we might want to make a little more ammo too, just because we do get drones coming in here. So let's see. We're gonna need a little iron and nitro, cellulose, and I think copper. So let's pull about that much copper. We'll take that much iron over. Got a pretty good supply of wood in there. And let's make a little more ammo for our base here. So we'll just make a stack of 10, which should give us 700 more. Yeah, let's make 2 stacks. Okay. So we got that going. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to get started too with a small vessel. I mean an actual capable small vessel, not the little wimpy thing we have outside. Even though it did get us around, it did the job. But we want something a little more beefy. And I like to mostly use the stuff that I've built, or at least modified. And so my J-Jet is my, probably the small vessel I use the most. It's relatively inexpensive, but it's a very capable jet. My kind of masterpiece small vessel build is the Red Raider here that I made in Alpha 7, but that's a very expensive small vessel, and it's also a ginormous small vessel. However, we will be spawning it in. I'm going to have to change this so it's allowed on the server, and using that when we're ready to actually go exploring in space. So we will spawn that in later, but right now it's just too damned expensive for me to do. So we're gonna stick with the J-Jet. So that means we need 784 iron, and that's damn near going to clean us out of iron, isn't it? Oh, I need to get some food too. So yeah, we definitely, the main goal for tonight is iron and copper and silicon. I haven't flown around in space a whole lot around the planet here, so it's possible that there's an asteroid out there that we could look at. Okay, so there's the iron. Let's go to the factory here. Now, wait a minute. Is this the one? Is this the right one? Let me go back to the library for a second. So, small vessels. J-Jet version 5. Yeah, it should... I think it's this one because that one's on the workshop. And I think these were just earlier versions of that ship. I should probably delete those just so I don't, you know, accidentally spawn them in some point when I'm not meaning to do so. I believe that's the correct one. Not really sure what the difference is between these two. It looks like the numbers are exactly the same. That one's definitely an older version. Let's go ahead and delete that right now, and we'll delete this one too. Oh. I can't delete that one because I don't know why. There's a reason, I just don't know what it is. And I don't really care right now either. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and do OG's J-Jet. So here is the iron that we need for that. We need 725 silicon. So let's grab that. We need 646 copper, which we don't have enough of. Okay, damn it. All right, copper is definitely the #1 thing we're going to be going after tonight, or the first thing anyway. You don't usually find copper on the moon, so we're going to have to find that on the planet. Okay, well, let's get the rest of it in. 619 carbon substrate. I only have 100 and some odd there, and none in here. So we're going to need to make some more of that. So let's do that in here, I guess. Well, I'm not planning on making anything else in the advanced constructor at the moment, so we might as well make it over here. Still trying to get used to using the input-output boxes instead of just going right into the... Oh, we had a bunch of wood in there already. Okay, whatever. So, carbon substrate is going to be here. Oh, we need stone dust. Oh, shit. Do we have stone? Ah, yeah, okay. I hope that's enough stone. I thought... Damn, I thought I brought some stone back. I must have left that at the multiplayer base too. Okay, well, whatever. So we'll put this in here. And what we're going to do is output count is 20. So if we do 100, that's 2,000. That's probably more than we want to do. Let's do 10. No, let's do 50. There. Okay, so that should give us a 1,000, right? Yeah, that should give us 1,000, and then we'll have some left over because we needed over 600 and some odd. All right, so that's cooking up. What else do we need? We need 486 SAF. So get that going here. We need 292 cobalt and 40 neo. And then 40 neodymium. There. Okay, so we just got to go mine some more copper and wait for the carbon to cook up. Let's put that ammo in there. And we're also going to need to find ourselves some food too. Oh, are we at an O2 in here? Let's just fill that back up. Only because then I can use it to fill my tank up. Nope. We got 3 incoming drones. Cannon's making short work of those guys. Let me see, do I have anything in the inventory of this guy? I kind of wish I would have brought some of that stuff back from the multiplayer server. I had intended to do that, but I forgot, so... Okay, let's see. Let's place this. That's probably the only place we can put it without moving other stuff around. So we got that down, and then we have the repair station, and that we'll put right here. Okay. And I'm thinking that one should be blue, and this one should be yellow or orange or whatever. Maybe we'll make it orange. Well, the furnace is orange. Okay, how about this yellow? There we go. Okay, cool. That takes care of all that stuff. Is the carbon substrate done? Oh yeah, that didn't take long, did it? Alright, so we need 600 and some odd for that. 646. So, oh, no, I was looking at the wrong thing. We only need 619. Okay, well, we have a little extra in there. No biggie. No big a deal. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, while we're out and about, I want to take and cook up some of this promo. Let's keep 100 raw in here. And then the rest we're going to make... we want to make fusion cells now. We would need hydrogen bottles. I don't know if I want to make the fusion cell. I think I'm going to hold off on that because I still don't have an abundance of promethium. I got a decent supply, but I don't have an abundance of it. Do I even have fusion cells learned? I think I do. That's going to be under miscellaneous. Yeah, I've got it learned. Or, I'm sorry, not fusion cells, hydrogen bottles. That's what I was looking for. Let's go back there. Maybe hydrogen bottles are just automagic. You don't need to learn them. We should learn that. I gotta start messing around with some of the wireless stuff and all that too. But we'll do that later. Maybe we'll build some of that sort of thing into the capital vessel, because I still have the whole entire interior of the capital vessel to build. I haven't done anything with the interior. I just have the exterior done. So we still have a lot of work to do on it, and that's going to really be our main base, because we're going to be more nomadish in this series, in this season. So I'm not planning on doing like a big, planet side or moon side or whatever base build. All right, where the hell are the hydrogen bottles? How come I'm not seeing them? They should be in here, right? What am I missing? Hydrogen bottles. We need hydrogen bottles. There they are. Okay. All right. Well, what to do? Should we make hydrogen bottles or should we make large fuel packs? I don't think I'm even going to do anything more with that right now. We've got plenty of those things. Make sure we have a full stack of them, though. Okay, so we'll put these in here. And I suppose we could make some fusion cells. How many? What's the output on these? Output count is 2. So if we queue up 10, that gives us 20 fusion cells. 30 would give us 60. Let's make 50. We probably don't even have enough material to make 50 or yeah, 50 of these. But let's just try it, see what happens, and yeah, we'll go with that. Because you know, we can use it for the capital vessel. Well, we can use it for anything really, but it might be a little bit early for me to be making a lot of that. But we kept some Promethean back, so we'll just see how many we can make, and then for the rest we'll make you know, just the normal promos. Okay, so I've got a pretty good stack of charges for that stuff. I'm pretty good on ammo for all my weapons. We have some oxygen there, and a couple more fuel packs. We'll just take those for now. I think we're good to go. Yeah, so, okay, so we need copper. That's the only thing we need, right? It's copper to finish this. Because this takes an hour and 35 minutes, so we definitely won't be getting this in this episode. So copper is the name of the game, guys. We have got to find ourselves some copper. Alright, so for the ship here, what we're going to do is we've got to pull it out a little bit. Doesn't really fit very well on my landing pad either. Okay. And we'll cut the power. Oh. Alright. That actually will probably work in our favor. Because what we'll do, not that we need to do this, but because we can get the hovercraft up there easily. Okay. Turn this guy around. And we'll just park him on top of the warp shuttle here. I can fit the J-jet on the front of this and the miner on the back pretty easily. Alright, let's go looking around for a copper deposit. That is what we need the most of. Oh, we need food too, so when we see some lizard mules, do I have my... I don't. Yeah, this thing doesn't have anything to cook food on it. It's very, very basic. So we need a survival constructor so we can just cook something out in the field. Here, let's grab those fusion cells too. Portable healer cooler. I don't need that, probably. Alright, well, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to pick up one of these guys out here for now. Take that one with us. Ah! Okay, so there's these two copper deposits here, but these are by the Robinson wreck, and I don't want to mess that up. I was told I need to leave some of those there, leave some of the ores there in order for the quest to work correctly. So what we'll do is we'll just go and, you know, start uncovering the planet and looking for a copper deposit that we can access. So let's head to the northwest, and we'll kind of uncover rather, the northern hemisphere first, and then we'll kind of just work our way back to the southern hemisphere and get it all uncovered. Alright, so I've got this guy, detector. Huh, you know what? I might want to put a detector on the hovercraft, because I think that will then allow us to actually, you know, use the scanner on it for looking for stuff. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to have one on there anyway. So let's just kill those for now. Where am I going? I'm all turned around here. Okay, so what do we want? Do I have one in here? No. I get confused between my YouTube series here and the multiplayer series, because I made one there, but I apparently didn't make one for here. So let's pop one of those guys out real quick. And we'll just throw that on the back of the hovercraft. And then we should be able to see stuff. Alright, let's see, where are we going to put this thing? Is that damaged? It is damaged. I think, where have I put that in the past? I don't think I can put it up there. Let's just see what's behind this block. I can't remember what that is. Oh, artificial mass block. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? Let's just pop it here for now, and if it gives us trouble, we'll figure something else out, I guess. Okay. Should pressurize the cabin. Oh, this cabin must not be sealed. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so we were going to head to the northwest and just kind of scout, look for copper. Of course, we need iron and silicon as well, so we'll hit those too. But copper is what we need the most of. We have to keep an eye out for drones. You know what? I better make sure I have ammo in the hover vessel. Camo miner, devices, ammo box. We do, okay. We're gonna have to reset the turret also, because we moved it. Okay. I don't think that will fire if I'm not in the vessel, or if I don't have it on. Alright, well, let's try that and see what happens. That might actually work. Hey, I need some, that other stuff up right now. Oh, timer's up already. Goodness gracious. That went by fast. Okay, well, let's cook ourselves up a steak here real quick. So yeah, guys, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly. I'm going to uncover, pretty much uncover probably the rest of the whole planet here. And anytime I see the copper, iron, or silicon, we'll hit those with the mining vessel and get our supply of that back up. So that is the plan. But this episode is done, so I will catch you guys in the next episode. And I just want to remind you all that I am gone the last 2 weeks of January and will not be producing any new content or live streaming during that time, but I am trying to pre-record as many videos as I can, and so I won't have enough Empyrion content for every single day that I'm gone, but I'll try and stagger them out and keep them coming as long as I can. Maybe a few days towards the end of January that I won't have anything new, but as soon as I get back, we'll continue making new videos, alright? Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord, and come and hang out with me on the live stream if you want to. You can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.